Lit lovers, we're back for day 2 of Vlogmas, and we are outside today. Yes, we are. We taking it outside. It's cold in Lit York City, but I got a story to tell. So stay tuned. I gotta run in the store. I just finished work. It is exactly 2:41 p.m. So as soon as I come out of the grocery store, we gonna chop it up. Okay, hopefully it's not too windy, it's not too crazy. Everyone can hear me clearly. So just left the store. I just had to pick up some water, some fruit, little items, nothing too crazy. I am not ready. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready for this cold weather. I'm not ready for all the winter accessories, the hats, the scarves. Like, I hate being bundled up. I hate feeling like I'm puffy and stuffy because I have on layers and layers of clothes. It's chilly out here today. My hands are about to be numb. And I know you're probably saying, well, go home, get out the house. But no, I cannot. I just can't. Not right now anyway. That's part of the story. We're gonna walk and talk, yes. Today was not a beautiful day for remote instruction. I can't stand it. Nothing about it is fun. Nothing about it is productive. Nothing about it is enjoyable. So to start the day off, we begin, like I told you yesterday, at 8:30. And literally before 9 o'clock, I get booted off. And this happens once in a while, not every day. With the students, they're booted off like multiple times a day. But today I get booted off, and when I got booted off, I was booted off for about a good 15 minutes. So of course that throws me off with the schedule. Some of the students, they started emailing me. Some of them had their moms texting me like, oh, we're waiting for you. Yeah, I'm waiting for myself too. Like, I'm trying to get back on too. But it just wasn't happening. So that was one of the things that really interrupted and like really disturbed my day for the morning part. Now, I want to talk about how we got back to remote, because I've vlogged, right? Many of you have seen the vlog from early on in the school year when school started back. I was so happy that the kids were returning. And then I did vlog about how long will it last, right? So if you haven't seen those videos, go check them out after you see this one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. That was the end of September. First day of school to return in person was September 29th. But we're going to estimate, we can just round that off to October, right? October. The kids return to the building. I'm happy. I'm excited. Of course, the vote was split 50-50. Like, not really 50-50. More like 70-30. Many felt, why bother when we're going to close back again? And then others felt like, no, let the kids go back. Let the staff go back. No problem. Now, we get back to the building. The kids are back. The kids are super excited. Initially, I was a bit, you know, I want to say anxious, nervous, because I was just hoping that no one would get sick, everyone would play it safe, and I didn't know what it really would look like when we returned, right? But for the most part, I was happy, like you saw in the video, super excited. I just wanted to make sure, you know, everything was on the up and up, everything was safe and secure as can be, because you know, we can't be, nothing is guaranteed, nothing is absolute 100%, but for the most part, right? So yeah, we're back. Remember, September 29th, just round that off to October. Twice a week, the kids are in the building. The other 3 days, we're doing remote. Yeah, so very different. It's very challenging, but doable. It's very doable. And I can say that for the most part, the kids are gaining. Math is the most challenging subject, and that's because with the whiteboard and with the kids getting booted off a lot of times and sharing the screen, and even though you share the screen, like today it was an issue with screen sharing. Some of the students weren't able to see the screen for whatever reason, some were. So math is a bit challenging because you really need to guide them step by step. And I was watching the news earlier, and they did have some type of data. I don't know where they got the data from, but I'm gonna look it up and chat about it later, that the math scores are rapidly decreasing in the school system. But there's reasons to everything. Wait, my fingers are literally numb. But anyway, back to the story at hand. So I'm going through the day, typical, and I'm just like, wow, we're back at this fully remote, and it didn't last long. 2 Wednesdays ago, today is Wednesday, so exactly 2 weeks ago, having a good time at work. It was a remote day for the kids, so they're at home, I'm at work, I'm providing instruction, we're going through the day, and I want to say about 1:55 p.m. the principal makes an announcement. All staff report to the meeting area on the second floor. And I'm like, why are we meeting on the second floor? Normally, you know, we do like the virtual meeting, right? The principal comes again, announces the same announcement. Everyone report. It's not going to take long. Please report to the second floor. Me being me, I'm like, what is it? What's so important? And the principal says, bring all of your belongings. So I'm like, okay, it's not a fire drill. We're not having any type of you know, one of these shelter ins or anything. So I'm like, let's get downstairs, second floor. We're all, you know, social distancing, masked up. Some have their belongings, some don't. I'm part of the don't crew. Because I'm like, what is it that the principal has to say that we need to take our belongings? And I really didn't want to rush like grabbing my stuff. I hate to do that. So I go down to the meeting. Lo and behold, he drops the ball. Oh, as of today, right at this moment. All right, we gotta take a pause because I have to sit down because my hand is so cold, my fingers, and I can't hold the, what? People are weird. But anyway, let me find a seat. Okay, so let me walk and talk again. So I'm saying, okay, principal says, oh, right now, as of this moment, effective immediately, the mayor is calling for all remote. Schools are closing. We're going fully remote, everyone. So I hope you have everything you need that you'll need to provide instruction daily from home, effective immediately, to be determined when we return. So I was like, what? No. And I went to the assistant principal and I'm saying, no, this can't be. I can't work from home. Like, I can't. Like, it's impossible. I cannot. Like, I can't be productive, effective, in my opinion. I can't. I don't want to. I don't like it. Okay? Now they're like, oh, but you have to, ha ha ha. Everyone else is excited, but maybe about me and two other coworkers, we're like, no, this is not right. So the deal, woo, okay, I'm gonna sit down so I can put the phone on the tripod. Hold on. Okay, so the deal was, from the beginning, the mayor and the union agreed that if the COVID rate reached 3% citywide, 3% over a 7-day rolling period, that all schools would close. Like, we would have to close and go fully remote. So prior to November 18th, I want to say about the 14th, 15th, the city was at like 2.8%, 2.9. So they were watching. We knew that it was coming. We just didn't know exactly what day. But I was praying, I was like, it's going to drop back down. We're not going to need to close. We're going to be good. I'm praying. The kids were like, no, they don't want to. They don't want to. I didn't want to, of course. But here we are. Here we are, fully remote again. And in response to the previous vlog at the beginning of the year, will it last long? It didn't last long. So let's do the math. We have September 29th was their first day back in. And remember, September we had Rosh Hashanah. So we had a day off, a day or two off. Then we had Columbus Day, Election Day. No, we did work Election Day, but we had Columbus Day, we had Veterans Day. So with that being said, minus those 4 or 5 days plus the half day for parent teachers conference, it didn't last long. But let's say they did attend school, that still wouldn't have been a long time, because we are talking September 29th to November 18th. Still not long, right? What is that? Literally about 4, 5, 6.5 weeks. We didn't even reach the double digits, okay? We were not even in the double digits of school. So it's, it bothers me. So this is why I'm outside, because one, fully remote learning keeps you in the house. It keeps you in the house. And once I'm in the house all day, and especially now that it's cold, I'm like, I'm not going outside unless I really have to go outside. So now I'm like forced to come outside in the cold. If I was at work, I would, I'll be outside. Fully remote learning, it keeps you sitting down. It keeps you lazy. You feel like you need to slouch. You have to be in a chair. Today, I didn't even take lunch. The kids, they get a 55-minute lunch break, so do I. But what did I do? I just sat at the desk, and I'm going through work, going through students' work, checking some of my emails, responding to some of the emails. So this is what it does. It keeps you in lazy mode. That's what it does. And it's like you have to find things to motivate you. You have to find things to get you out of the house, to get some fresh air. What else? And it honestly, it keeps you also on your device, whether it's the phone, the tablet, the laptop, doesn't matter. Like, it keeps you in front of a screen and all day, because I'm the type that I make sure I'm on with the kids all day. I know some teachers, they post work and all the kids have to do is respond. No, I'm not doing that. We are engaging each other. I am providing clear instruction. I need to see your work. I need to know that you are on the right track. I need to know what type of intervention you need, how long you need it for. Like, that's the type of educator, that's the type of teacher I am. So now I'm outside. I do not want to go back in the house. Like, I really don't. As cold and as like numb as my hands and fingers are, I don't care. Like, this air feels good. Moving around feels good. Being on the track, I love the track. I'm a track baby. I'm a sprinter, yes. But being in a house, like, and even just walking around on the track just now, how many laps did I walk while talking? Maybe about 5. We walked and talked on the track for about 5. That's nothing. That's a warm-up for me. Not even a warm-up. And besides the fact of my hands being cold while I sat down, it's really like, oh wow, like my legs are feeling numb and a little bit fatigued, so let me sit down, take a break. This is what remote learning does to us. This is what it does. So no, I don't like it. And I don't like it because out of 10 students that I have, only 5 were on today. 5. Out of the 5 who were not on, 3 have issues with their devices. And these are the devices that come from the school, of course, the city. So not only does it keep you lazy, the kids aren't learning. And this isn't just my class, my school. This is citywide. Kids have issues with their devices all day. The computers are down, the laptops, the Wi-Fi is shutting off, the mic doesn't work, the camera doesn't work, oh, their buttons doesn't work, they can't type in the chat doesn't come up. So nothing is good about it. It's like really nothing. And yes, I know it's for the safety and the health of everyone. I'm just saying, I'm just letting you guys know, like, while I'm outside, how I feel about it, how long it lasted. No, it didn't last long. It didn't last long. But and the students are feeling the same way that I feel. Perfect example this morning. One of the students, normally very laid back as soon as the morning starts. Usually the child perks up around 9:30, give the child like an hour. But this morning, child came on, good morning. So it's just me and the child on at this point. So I'm like, good morning. You're in a good mood. Yes, I'm so happy this morning. I'm very happy. I'm like, wow, what happened? Like, what's got you so energized, so hyped, so early in the morning? The student tells me, while listening to the news, she heard that there's a vaccine for corona. She's so excited. And I was like, yes, there is. Yes. We don't know when it's coming out. We don't know if New York is getting it because the man doesn't want New York to get it. You know, the guy who is in the White House, that guy. Yeah. He said he's not messing with New York. We ain't getting nothing. We gonna be out here struggling. But, you know, I told the child, say yes, that's the word. When I say excited, y'all, she was excited. I thought she was going to tell me something like, oh, she was going shopping or they put up the Christmas tree. You know, things that excite kids. No. She was excited about the COVID vaccine. And she said, oh, now no one else is going to be sick. We can go back to school. We could go to school every day. We could have gym. We could sit in groups when we're learning. She's looking forward to getting back into her guided reading group. Like, this is a child 9 years old. This is what she's excited about. And when the other students joined in, the other 4, because remember, only 5 were able to come on today. She's telling them, she's sharing her excitement, like, we're going to be good soon. We all going back to school. We're going to have gym. We're going to have music. We're going to go to art. We don't have to sit with masks on our face. And we could go back in the lunchroom. Come on, like, this thing is remote learning. The only pro to it, you know, everything in life has its pros and cons. The only pro is that the kids can receive some form of learning, considering we're not in a school building, right? Some form. And there are some days that we have a good day, whole day, where there are no interruptions. So I'm gonna give credit to that, and I love my job. I'm blessed. I'm so thankful. The kids are thankful. However, yes, we all have feelings. So I'm just sharing my feelings. And yes, I'm on the track. It's cold, but I'm not ready to go back inside. I don't want to go inside. I'm gonna stay out here probably until it gets dark, because I don't play the dark and the cold. No, I don't. Especially this time of the year, holiday season, people like to do a lot of things. We gotta stay safe in all areas of our life, not just with COVID. But that being said, yes, I'm here at the track, and this track belongs to a high school. So, you know, it ties in with this story. I hope you guys made that connection. This is what we do when we say connections in school. And, you know, I still came through with the seasonal colors, my red hat and my green coat. And I'm going to walk the track a little bit more before I head to where I gotta go. I'm gonna do some stretching a little bit, you know, get the blood flowing, warm up my body. I got some nice room temperature bottle of water. So thank you for tuning in for day 2 of Vlogmas. I hope that you enjoyed my story, and I know we all have experienced or are still experiencing remote learning, whether you are working remotely or you have children or relatives. So drop down below in the comments, let me know what you can connect to, what's relative to you and yours, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 3.